is happening, guys? Call of Duty Black Ops Kid here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be coming at you with some more Apex Legends Battle Pass Season 1 information, with more information from Octane as we're getting more leaks from that. We're going to be diving into whether and when the Battle Pass release date is going to be coming out, as it did not happen on March 1st like Shroud said it would. Although Shroud does not affiliate with Respawn Entertainment directly, he is a Apex sponsored player, so we did take his information to heart, and it did not happen. So today we're going to be speculating on some of the release date, as well as some of the new Octane release date stuff that's been coming out recently. So now, let's dive into something first, the release date, as most of you people probably clicked on this video. Today we're going to be talking about two of the possible release dates. One is something that I've came up with, and two is something that is supposed to be a official release. And we're going to talk about his first, actually. So this guy on Reddit posted this thing. It was a message on PlayStation 4 saying that his friend had some sort of insider information on the new Apex Legends Season 1, that his friend was affiliated with it in some way, which it's very possible, but why would they just send it as a message and not send it as a voice thing? But he apparently sent him a picture of a Octane, which it looks credible, I would assume, but he could have photoshopped it, as it is in a Photoshop document, so we don't know what to discredit yet. Although this is probably the clearest image of Octane we have so far, it does not give any credibility whatsoever being in this sort of format. So, regardless of that, he said it's going to be coming on March 12th, which could be a possibility. It would lead into the June and September and December dates, as we were previously said. But this is something I've done a little bit on my own hand. So let's say March 3rd is when the game comes out, because they're not going to release anything ahead of time. I'm assuming Apex is going to continue its trend of, we're just going to release the content whenever we want, and we're just going to give you maybe possibly a day notice of leak, and that's going to be it. So, inside the source files, no one could find a release date. People went through it all and couldn't find anything. So, March 3rd is possibly the next release date. Now, we're going to have some screenshots here of when it's going to be possibly. This is just a speculation. So, if it starts on March 3rd, 2019, Saturday, the 1st of June, would be 90 days, which the creator said the Battle Pass would at least last around 90 days. So, that doesn't mean it's going to last longer than 90 days. Could be a little bit longer, like 2 or 3 days, like Fortnite has in the past. So that's something. It's at least 90 days, 2 months, 29 days, being 90 days. Now, we're going to this other one here. If it starts on June 1st, and going to September 1st, it's 92 days. So it's kind of credible. Every month is going to be the new season. It doesn't have to necessarily start on the 1st of every month. But, and then September 1st to December 1st is 91 days, which is very credible. It makes a lot of sense, actually. So, once they actually do release the first season, I'm sure they're going to go from the first season to the second season to the second season to the third season to the third season to the fourth season. So then we'll actually know release dates thereon, unless they're going to have a break in between, which would not make a whole lot of sense in my case. But it could be possible. Who knows? Apex is a whole different genre of battle royale. It's not going to follow in the footsteps of Fortnite, where they're going to be releasing, tons of content during the season. It could be all at once, and then they do nothing for the rest of the 90 days, which I don't believe they will, because they've already done a lot for Apex within its first, about a month since it came out. And they've actually changed a lot of things, did some balancing, added a new weapon. They haven't really added a ton of content to the game, but I feel like when it's adding its battle pass or having more money come in, and then they're going to be doing more stuff like that, they have more money, so they can do more content. So that's the first part of this video, is the release date. So far, it's going to be possibly either the 12th or the 3rd, of course, with my speculation. Anywhere between those dates. I don't see it being very long into March. I don't see it being like mid-March or like at the end of March. I see it being right at the beginning, especially when they're in competition of Fortnite right now with their Season 8, which is under very scrutiny. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people like it. I don't really know. I haven't played it. I haven't downloaded it. I have not played it at all yet. So that's that. I don't really Fortnite's Fortnite, Apex is Apex. I've had a lot of fun with Apex Legends. So Octane, we were talking about yesterday, is pretty crazy. So let's continue to talk about him. We have some more screenshots here, that prove that he's going to be in the game. So this first screenshot is actually someone playing with a Mastiff. You can see like by the arms that it is Octane, but it's kind of weird. This could be just a photoshopped image or something, because in the bottom left hand corner is where you are the player, and it doesn't show Octane. It just shows his arms. So that's not a very credible image, but it could be just, it could be something. This next one is also by Child's Play, which is on the recent other leaks of the past. There was one leak the other day of a leaked character. This could be Cooper, on the right here, but from its stance, it looks more like the person on the left, which is Octane. And this is a very good, clear picture of him. So he has like teeth on his mask. He's got like night vision goggles. He's got tubes coming from his back. He's got like some feather. He kind of reminds me of like a person from like the Borderlands games. He's got like shorts or underwear on, it looks like, honestly. Some bandages, and then he's got some black gloves with some fingers sticking out, and he's got robotic legs. That's all we can see. So, judging from that picture, again, the black gloves match. You can't really tell. He's very skinny. Another small hitbox character that they will probably have to figure out in the next season now, which is great. So Octane, we go to the next picture over here. This is the more of like a drawn out version for the leak of the season 1 pass, which was in the other one, which is a very credible source by looking at this, but it doesn't mean, just everyone who says, oh, my friend has a credible source, we don't know until like we actually have things. I know they want to remain anonymous at leaks like this, but it's not 100%. So we don't really know when the release date is yet. But over to the left over to the right, technically, from his perspective, over by his one arm, he has his little jump pad. So all the abilities are like pretty much confirmed by doing this. He looks just like a radical dude with like his fingers being stuck out, which makes him believe he's going to be a pretty wacky character. Not that, rock out signs are, make you a wacky character, but by looking at him, you can tell he's a wacky character. You can see like some little like metal pieces inside of his body, so he might have a pretty decent backstory. He's got like a tattoo on like one of his left arms. It says like BLVS or something like that, or it could be a number. So maybe he's just like this insane celebrity that escaped out of a mental asylum or something. I don't really know. But the character looks pretty interesting. I'm really excited to play him. I have all my legend credits saved up to have this character, so when he does release, we can actually play him. And honestly, like, I'm excited to actually have a different character. Not that the original 8 legends are bad or anything, but a lot of people tend to favor either the 3 or 4 same characters, like Lifeline or Wraith, and then you have like a lot of people doing Bangalore, and then Bloodhound. Those are pretty much the only characters I ever really see that play the game. You have an occasional Gibraltar or Pathfinder once in a while, and that feels like it's just it dumbs down the pace. But then I feel like once Octane comes out, if people buy them, it's going to be a battle to who can get to that character first. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a Psycho from Borderlands. But yeah, so it didn't come out on the 1st, possibly going to be coming out on the 3rd or the 12th. Like a lot of people are saying that it's coming out the 12th, which could be right. They say that Octane could be coming before the Battle Pass, but I don't believe this is going to happen. Cooper was only talked about a little bit in the leaks. Like last time, one of the viewers on my last video were saying that Cooper's mask was inside of the Battle Pass, which, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, as I don't know if he's actually going to be a character in the Battle Pass. It was kind of leaked that he was, but they haven't really said a whole lot yet. So everything is still speculation, and who knows? It does look like Cooper's masked in the Battle Pass, and it honestly does. So could we have Cooper coming into the Battle Pass as well? 2 characters inside this year. So I do believe still that two legends will come in every season, 2 guns and some different items and other stuff like that. We still have no information. It could be the 12th, could be the 3rd. I would imagine anywhere from the 3rd to the 12th. I know everyone wants to get that Battle Pass now, and I am the same way. I want that Battle Pass right now in my hand so I can continue to enjoy Apex even more. But as we stand right now, there's no still official release date. I feel like they're going to just release it like they do with everything else, and that's pretty much all we got to go on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys appreciate all the content and all the good stuff I've been putting out lately. You guys give me a lot of support in the last one. You guys gave me a lot of good feedback, and that's really what I look for in these types of videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk about more Apex as soon as we find out more things. If you guys want to see more content like that, just make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.